Hello, kindergarten. So the first thing that we are going to talk about is under. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our ball and we're just going to roll it underneath the cup, just like this. See how the cup is not touching the ball? We're just going to roll it under the cup. Now the next thing that we're going to talk about is the term over. Okay, so now we're going to do the opposite of what we just did. We're going to go over the cup with the ball, just like this. And it does not matter what direction you move the ball, both ways work, just as long as you're moving it over the cup. Okay, now the next word we're going to talk about is behind. So we're going to take our ball and we're going to put it behind the cup, just like this, so that the cup is kind of covering a little bit of the ball. It's almost like the ball is playing hide and seek. Now we're going to do the opposite and we're going to talk about in front of. So here we're going to put the ball in front of the cup, just like that, so that the ball is covering now the cup, right? The cup is playing hide and seek now instead of the ball. To challenge yourself, go back and practice moving the ball in front of and behind the cup. We're now going to move into our lefts and rights, starting with left. Okay, so we're going to put the ball to the left of the cup this time. Think about your hands and your lefts and rights. Now we'll do the opposite and we'll practice moving the ball to the right of the cup. So here we're going to place the ball on the right side of the cup this time. So notice the difference between left and right. Here the ball is on the right side of the cup and here the ball is on the left side of the cup. They are opposite. Now let's move on to backwards. So we no longer need our cups. We're just going to use our fingertips to roll the ball in the backwards direction. Now the opposite of that is forward. So let's try moving the ball forward. Now same thing here, we're just going to use our fingertips to roll the ball forward. And just practice moving the ball backwards and forward. And you can say it out loud as you do it to help you remember. Now the last two things we're going to talk about are up and down. Now we're going to stand up and we're going to use our fingers and we're going to point up at the ceiling and down at the floor. And just keep doing that and keep saying it out loud. Up and down. Well, thank you all for joining my lesson today, and I hope that everyone can continue to think about these terms as you continue throughout your day. Think about where you're putting your toys at the end of the day, and are you putting it up on the shelf? Are you putting it down on the floor? Just think about these things as you continue on with your day, and thank you all for listening to my lesson.